At the end of our lives, many of us will ask ourselves, did my life matter? Is the world a better place because I lived? Did I make a difference? This video will show you how to live a significant life, a life that matters. I was in the Air Force when my mother married my second stepfather. After living with one abusive, alcoholic stepfather, I was pretty wary of this guy, but he turned out to be different. One of the worst days of my life proved that to me. After a university-related trip to Arizona, I returned to West Virginia University, where I was going to school, and learned that the woman I was dating had my car and refused to answer my calls. It was summertime, and I'd been living at home, and I had no way to get there, over 150 miles away. Feeling betrayed and embarrassed, I finally called home. After my mother got home from work at midnight, my stepfather simply said, "Let's go get Dave." When they picked me up at 3 a.m., he gave me a big hug, and we immediately turned around to go home. He didn't lecture me. We talked about everything but my poor choice of girlfriends. I'll never forget that night. It was one of the most selfless acts of love I have ever received. I remember watching the moon as I turned to the window to hide my tears. I felt so loved as we drove through the night. And he never said a word about how tired he was when we arrived home. He simply got his lunch pail and went to work. From that day on, I felt like I was his son, and so I was, all the rest of his life. He was one of the greatest influences in my life and a true servant of God. My stepfather taught me how to live a significant life, a life of love and service.